Maybe for Paris, maybe not. They're 1-19, and Outlaws have got a pretty good position currently in the standings rows. What can you really say about this? A little bit more prominent when it comes to picks, but because you can one-shot someone with the magnetic grenade plus just a body shot, you can one-shot a 200 HP target if they don't get heals. So I thought it would be a little bit more prominent. But who is prominent right now is Paris Eternal on the point. Dante is the only Outlaws member remaining, trying to force this point into a stalemate. Krawi just trying to push people away. Pelican trying to go for an assassination. Krawi almost hit him with that spear. But the Outlaws have stalled long enough to actually come back from spawn. And Lucamino and Rakatak are dead, so no more heals for Paris Eternal. And what looked like their fight looks like they're going straight back to spawn, changing their DPS picks.
Where that immortality field can be just as impactful.
Nice flank from Dove there. Disruptor shot does a whole lot of work, slowing down that Ana, but Dante gets the nano. A last parting gift from Creative to make sure they can continue winning this fight. As Pelican does what Pelican does best. And oh, backline. There's the Terror Show, dragging everybody in. Oh, it gets some damage done. Lastro bites the dust. However, one support remains in Creative, holding down the fort, and Merit with that overclock should seal this deal. Paris Eternal once again snipe away the point, but it shouldn't matter. Too many bodies for Outlaws on the control point right now, as overtime is here. I mean, I was thinking of a small little combo. I guess the Disruptor shot with the Terror Surge might be good because you slow people down, but didn't end up working out. Nano on to Pelican. Lucamino needs that fade ASAP. Can't even get to the point, and Outlaws will take round one.
Despite we haven't seen a whole lot of Zarya from Dante yet, so it might take a little bit of adjusting. But he seems fine.
Yeah, seems fine to me. All he needs to do is survive, which he does not. Pelican putting people back to bed, though, by the looks of it. He will take those. Paris Eternal, who do they have on point? Krawi still doing damage, however. But yeah, with 3 people from the Outlaws still alive, should be good.
The Dante's grab, and they don't have a Baptiste.
They just threw it straight at Krawi there. Oh, the beat plus the immortality field just burnt through instantly. Oh man, how do you recover from this one?
I think he was anti.
I don't think you do. He was anti on top of that, yeah. So everything thrown in at Krawi just to take care of him. From yourself, Pelican? Or sleep onto Rakatak should end it. Well, the trickles are coming in. The lamp countered with the beat, and that is all she wrote. Houston Outlaws with a 2-0 on control to start the series off pretty strong.
Yeah, super nice start there from Houston, and a lot of flexibility in the tank roll there from Dove.
Dove has dived into the back line, but might be in trouble. He does get anti-nated, but a brief bubble there from Krawi does save his life for the time being. Lucamino not quite so lucky, had to use the lamp on himself, and Lastro just ran him down. 59% amp building for the Houston Outlaws, as Dante looking to go for some grocery shopping, and does bag himself a Krawi and a Malphil, as Houston Outlaws take point A.
Super fast take there for Houston, and it makes sense why they switched up their composition, recognizing that
of the Houston Outlaws, if they're not careful. Malphil did end up missing that pulse bomb, but Creative is still, unfortunately, not looking behind him right now. He had to focus his attention on Dante and the rest of the front line of the Outlaws, as they were set rather low. Good opening from Malphil there, killing Creative, as they do stop the payload.
And that's exactly what Houston have been playing for. They want the EMP online. It's right on top of Lucamino.
Oh. Yep, super nice. 3 people EMP'd for Merit. And Nano onto Pelican, and that's, yeah, don't really need to say much else. That's just what happened. 1 minute to go.
Nano Blade even just the Dragon Blade by itself might be good enough.
To Blade, okay. Gets rid of 1 bubble, spots Lucamino. There's the lamp. There's the death of the lamp, and all bubbles now used by Krawi. He's even hacked. Nice EMP from Dove. Is it going to be able to salvage anything? The Nano still managed to get out onto Dante, who's got enough energy at this point to do some serious damage. And there you go, 42 seconds for Outlaws. They, you know,
there's
second point hold.
No, wait for it. Pelican's
okay,
there.
Tell a lie. Dante is here, and they've got ults. Ignore me. Dante, self-destruct on the point. Krawi in trouble. Super low, had to use a bubble. And in fact, Rakatak investing a sound barrier. Anything is good for the Outlaws right now. Just forcing Paris Eternal to use ultimates is great. Even a blade getting forced will be even better. Merit uses his overclock and Dove matches. They're both trading kills, and he does end up going down to Dove, but Paris end up securing. Outlaws.
Like you could actually just get killed if you were in the epicenter of the disruptor shot.
A little bit disgusting. And that was also a little bit disgusting from Merit. Ended Malfoy's life. You saw him got nanoed. Lashter and Creative in the perfect position to kind of defend there. They were in that small corridor. He's okay energy. He's looking, checking for Dante. Wanted to try and get that eat, but he denies it. Dante a little bit too far away and ends up grabbing the front line. Both Dante and Creative end up going down as Paris Eternal still holding on to this payload. The DPS and Lastro, I guess you can count him as a DPS, up on that high ground now, trying to defend that point. Not going to happen. Is the Paris Eternal up with OT coming in. There's the grab. Lastro doesn't stand a chance, even though he's next to his spawn room. Paris Eternal even throwing out that beat to help Krawi stay in this fight. Now it's Pelican and Merit to touch. Pelican and Merit end up swiftly falling over, however, as the Paris Eternal managed to complete.
All right, we're going into extra rounds. There were a few overextended.
A big anti-nade from Creative does force that lamp, and in fact, look at this. There's a... okay, well, yeah, swimming the fishes there. All right, that might be it, in fact. A little bit of an anticlimactic ending there. Overtime ticking down. Malfoy had a nice little idea of just trying to take care of Lashter and Creative, but not to be. Not to be. Paris Eternal don't get a single percentage point on the first point. Outlaws have a quite clear win. Eventually made his way forward as he takes a peek at Creative, sends him pretty low, but that's about it. Houston Outlaws only need that 33%, and now it is Rack Attack's time to try and dismantle the backline. Not going to happen. He just gets his head scrambled by Lastro, as the 33% will come in, and the Houston Outlaws will secure 2-0.
Still a long map, though, and a very good... Dante might not be able to run Doomfist in playoffs, so he definitely needs all the practice on every hero.
Oh, yeah, Krawi, no surviving that one. After a hack, too, and a Discord, yeah, you're just taking a lot of damage. Here's the tag team duo. A swift drive by hack for Pelican, and that lamp going down. You are on the back of the map there. Pretty easy to get to if you have speedy characters, like the Outlaws have. And they've been pushing the payload the whole time, so yeah, pretty... Dante off the ball now. He's on the D.Va instead. True Flex King. Pulse Bomb comes out. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Dove landing on Lashro once more. It's 2 for 2 on the Zenyatta. And a quick blink melee to clean up Creative. All right, Outlaws stopped, halted, and Eternal save ults for that. They're going to have window on the high ground, and that's going to be one shots from Wub with the ult. Krawi is holding down the fort, but not for long. He has to get on payload, otherwise that would have been a free cap for the Outlaws. And with the nano on D.Va, especially with the buff that she received, well, it must have been a couple of months ago now with the micro missiles, but there's a lot of
intel to give to the team, but they've got to pressure Paris off of high ground first, so Houston's going to try to grab the
someone has to touch, by the way.
Someone has to touch, by the way.
Someone has to touch, by the way. Someone has to touch, by the way. By the way, there are 5 people alive. Outlaws, someone has to touch, by the way. Someone has to touch.
Touch him!
A lick of heals. Dante ends up going down. Yeah, I mean, not touching him might be the best option right now. Oh, nice deflect kill. Does he get away? He does. He has orb. Getting about 30 HPS right there. Even with Dante dead, Pelican is just being completely ignored. He do just be killing people. And then Lastro Transcendence to touch spawn. Yeah, that is already in OT. Outlaws, you got to touch the payload this time. Do not forget it. Do not forget it. Rack Attack does end up coming up big. Pelican still doing a lot of damage, but in fact, Paris Eternal managed to turn this one around. Krawi comes back on the wrecking ball.
Looking for this back line.
Easiest EMP of his life right there. That Immortality field come out quick enough from Lukamino. For his backline, we're dead. I mean, they're going to push. You're going to push. You know the D.Va's almost out of Matrix after that one. And they'll probably leave the pilot D.Va too. Paris Eternal. Yep, it looks like he's going for it too. Nanoblades come out though for Pelican. Oh, he's got them all in his sights. Look at that. Rack Attack trying to chase the rest of his team with the Transcendence, but just was not quick enough. Genji just cleaning up, and spawn door, spawn door, spawn door. Yeah, Pelican literally calling for the spawn door push. I mean, you might as well. Someone's going to touch, and it looks like it's going to be Dove. But no, taken care of by Creative, and that will wrap it up. Houston Outlaws with a 3-0 over the Paris Eternal. As, yeah, Still locked into top 6, Rose. Still